Three, two, one. Welcome, guys, back to Massive Darkness. This is the Board Game Roamer, and we are continuing our campaign playthrough of A Quest of Crystal and Lava. As our story unfolds, a series of unfortunate events befell our survivors in the last round. If you have not watched previous episodes, definitely go check those out. All these are in a playlist for this campaign. So check out the previous episode to this. But essentially, we spawned rats. These rats are super strong, 2 health apiece. And there were 2 per survivor. So there's 8 rats plus the boss spawned right next to us. And then at the end of the round, orc enforcers spawned right outside the door. They are fortunately only 1 per hero, but they have 4 health apiece. Remember, we are on level 3 for a quest token because we opened the door, took a bit of a risk, and yeah, that may have been a little bit more of a risk than we probably should have took, but it is what it is. Let me adjust this just a wee bit. There we go. So now you can see the exit. So remember, we are trying to get down here in the corner. Right there. When we open this door, it will not be a normal door encounter. We will spawn a lesser roaming monster, and that lesser roaming monster will spawn right here. So it will be out in the hall, in the fire, and we will have to defeat it before we can continue on. So, at the beginning of this round, end of last turn, we changed up our order, and the first survivor to go is going to be none other than Miriam, who is sporting a couple of really good items. She is sporting a Mage's Charm that will allow her to do some damage. She has the healing skill. She is in shadow currently, so she could steal some bams and diamonds. So we will start with her. So the first issue we have with her is she does not have slippery. And she is in the middle of the rats, but she only has equipped a magic weapon, which means she cannot attack. However, fortunately for us, she does have Teleport 2 as her class skill. That is free, that does not require any actions. So she is going to teleport. I personally like Blink, maybe a little bit better, but she's going to teleport into the zone right beside them, which will now allow her to attack the rats. The rats are extremely nasty. They get a blue and a green, and they have slippery, which means that she will be most likely attacked. However, fortunately for us, with the addition of a dwarven shield in the last episode when we did some rearranging, she now will actually be rolling 3 green. So there will be 3 yellow and 2 red coming from the rats. Hopefully that 3 green will help. And hopefully will help mitigate the great sword extra damage that the rats also have. So, I digress. Let's continue on. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to go ahead and go with a Mage's Charm because this is straight wounds. Now granted, this is level 1 and it's only a yellow die, but it is free damage. So we definitely want to take advantage of that. So let's go to the dice tray and roll it up, and we get 1. Okay, well, not bad. They do have 2, so that did not kill 1, but we're getting there. So we'll put a marker there. The next thing she's going to do is use her healing skill. She is going to try to heal somebody. She rolls for each shield. Heal wounds equal to the number of shields from herself or an ally in line of sight. So she's going to try to give maybe Lil'ned a little bit of a pick-me-up. He did take a whopping amount of damage for some unfortunate rolls in the last episode. Okay, well, 1 is better than none. So we'll apply that to Lil'ned, who will go from 3 to 4. Now she will actually start her actions. So to this point, she used her free class skill, and she used an item, and she used her special skill, so she has not used any actions. So now we're going to do 3 attacks. Most likely, I can't imagine that it would be less than 3. 3 attacks at the rat warriors, and she is going to be utilizing a red and a yellow, and they will be defending with a green and a blue. And hopefully she can get lucky. Hopefully she is in shadow, so she is going to be able to steal BAMs and diamonds. So hopefully she can steal some BAMs to maybe steal some BAMs in order to use her fireball, which would add 3 hits. So let's roll it up. Oh, okay. Well, interesting. So that's 2 hits. They have 4 defense, but oh, yeah. Darn. Yep, she is not able to generate. Not able to generate enough. So she can't use the fireball, but she can still use her shadow mode skill to steal one of the BAMs, which she will do. She is attacking. And well, even with a shadow mode attack, they get -1 defense, so that's still not enough to do damage. But she will steal one of the BAMs so that she can use her shadow mode attack with her shadow orb, which says 1 hero in shadow mode may heal 1. And Lil'ned is in shadow, so we will heal him again. That was her first action. Second action. Ugh. Again, well, that's 1 damage. They have 2 defense, and she has 2 damage. Again, she could steal a BAM, so she'll heal Lil'ned. He'll be at full. But since they get -1 with her on an attack, that is actually 1 damage. Again, whew, that is enough to kill 1, just 1 rat warrior. So that rat warrior is going away. And her final attack is okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay. So, final attack. We've got something going on here. So she has a total. Move this off to the side. Put these together. She has a total of 3 hits. Rat Warriors have 2 defense. She has 1 BAM, but her shadow skill will let her steal a BAM. So this BAM here goes to her. So that's 2 BAMs, which is enough for her to use her fireball. So that's plus 3 hits. So that effectively means she has 6 hits to their 2 defense. But remember, in shadow mode, they lose a defense. So they actually only have 1. So that's a total of 5 damage. Awesome. Of course, you know, that's not the best green roll, and the blue roll blank. So that is a lot of damage, but let's just let's not forget it could have been a lot worse, and they could have blocked a lot more. So 5 damage. That's going to be 2 more are going to be killed. All right. So 2 more come off, and I'm taking them off of here. 2 more of those come off, and that's 1 damage to another one, and that is a total of 3. So she's going to go from 1 micro XP to 4 micro XP, and that is the end of her turn. What happens next is the counterattack. The rats will move because they have slippery. They can do that. They will move into her space and they will attack. Their attack. Let's go back down to the base. Their attack is 2 red from their card, 3 yellow from their swords. Her defense is 3 green from the cold iron armor and from her dwarven shield. So, lots of dice. Hopefully lots of blocks. Oh, good lord. Oh, wow. Wow. That is horrible. Alright, well, she has no rerolls. Oops, you can't see that. She has no rerolls. Yeah. And oh, I meant to do this. I forgot. She did heal. Used both of the healing potions that she had, so that added 4. So she was back at full, but I don't think that's gonna matter, honestly. I think her clock has just been punched. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. They have a BAM. She can steal the BAM. So fortunately that it means they don't have 10. But they do have 8. She blocked 2. And there's no way to re-roll anything that she has. 6. Wow. So she takes 6, which is an immediate KO. Holy cannoli. Wow. She rolled just about the best on those 2 red die. That's really what did it. And then 2 blanks on the green. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Alright, so she... She is off the board, unfortunately. So, let's see. Let's double check here. When they are knocked out, man, that is just so, gosh, that is so much damage. So much damage in one hit. Oh, Lord. Enemies playing the game. In phase, experience event in combat, additional rules. And I don't think this thing has a... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Does not have anything to tell me keyword for knocked out. So, combat dice, hero dice, class sheet, combat equipment, army rolls, guardians. Enemy's phase, attack. smacky. It should not be this hard to find out what happens when you freaking get killed. Okay. Alright, so what's going to happen is she is going to be killed, which means we'll lay her down. Um, Nothing really happens with her except at the start of the next round. We will uh, we will have to take one of these off, and we can only have one death after that. So this is very much like the first quest where we got a couple of early deaths and we managed to eke it out in the end. But whew. So she's down, and that really sucks. All right, so next up is our friendly neighborhood Silence. Silence is sporting in shadow mode, so she gets +1 reroll attack or defense. Now, I've got an interesting thing here. I could move into their zone, right? So I could move Silence from here into the zone to get -1 defense for the rats. However, if I do that when Sarah goes, because she's going next, that's going to be an extra action she has to use to get over there. And Sarah, remember, gets damage for allies in the same zone. So, yeah, the classic never split your party. Yep, this is why. So, fortunately, Silence is wielding 2 weapons that allow her to attack from range 0 to 1 with a melee attack. So that is what she's going to do. So the rats are not going to get the -1 shield that they would normally get, but she is going to do some melee attacks against them. That is a total of 2 yellow and 1 red for her, and they get 1 green, 1 blue. So let's go to dice and see what happens. Okay, come on. Big money, no whammies. Alright, so her attack. Oh, wow. That is awesome. So, oh, look at that. So, that's 4 hits, and her level 3 Spear of Impalement, because she has a level 2 and a level 3. The level 3 says, when you do an attack on a BAM, which we do have, she gets an additional attack die. So she gets to get another yellow die. So we'll roll that. All right, cool. That's 1 more hit. So that's a total of 3, 4, 5 hits. Wow. Okay. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I add another token here. That's 5. So she took out a total of 3. Nice. And that was just her first attack. Of course, they didn't roll any defense, so that was just super lucky. That's 3 micro XP. That is going to put her up to 5 micro, which means she goes to 6 full XP. And this goes to 0. Alright. Next attack. Doing the same thing. And not near as much luck this time around. So that's 3 hits. They have 3 defense. She has no BAMs. So nothing happens there. Oh wait, she does have a BAM. You know what? She does have a BAM because her dual wielding ability says when she makes a melee attack. That's right. Okay, so, but we can't add another yellow die. Well, we did add it. I just accidentally added it. Okay. So, let me re-roll these. Alright, to be fair, as a penalty, I'll roll 2. No, it won't matter. Yeah, because she would get that. She's the wooding. She's gonna get the BAM. So, she still did not do enough. Oh well. Maybe next time. Alright, that was her second attack and her final attack. And again, I'm going to go ahead and roll the yellow die because her dual wielding ability gives her a BAM. That's automatically +1 attack dice. Ooh. Ooh. Oy vey. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Total. They have 4 defense, so that's 4. So she kills 2 of the rat warriors. So they're gone. Wow. She gets 2 more micro XP. 1, 2. Which just leaves the rat mob boss. Yes, the rat mob boss. See, she's a bit scared. This is going to be rough, guys. This is going to be real rough. Because she's only got a blue and a green defense. And they have... that boss is going to have a ton of dice. And those BAMs... Oh... Yeah, those BAMs could be brutal. All right, let's roll it up. So they get 3 yellow, 1, 2, 3 yellow, 1, 2 red. That's the rat's attack. She gets a blue and a green for her defense. Should have used her reroll. It wouldn't matter. So the counterattack would happen, and I'll just show this. So the counterattack would happen. They try to attack. They can't. They move. They try to attack. They can attack her. So here's their attack. Okay. Good Lord. Oh my Lord. Okay, so she's got... yeah. So that's 3 defense. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And their great sword says on a BAM they get +1 sword, and they can repeat that twice. So, and she has no way of canceling those out. So she, well, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. She has 1, 2, 3. Now her plate armor does give her an automatic 1 defense, so she's got 4 to their 9. That's still 5 damage, which means that she is also killed. Okay, so now we have a problem. If anybody else dies for the rest of this quest, we fail. Holy cannoli. Okay. I'm just going to look back through here. Yeah. So. Bad juju. All right. Oh. Okay. Well, crap. I keep forgetting. See, this is the problem with playing like a bunch of heroes by yourself. And I don't like to play it with less than 4 because it just seems like it's not as, I don't know. I think balance wise, 4 is about the minimum number to either not make it overly difficult or overly simple. I think 6 being the best. But like, I totally forgot about Sarah's +1 damage for all the allies that are in the same zone as her. That just happens. I could have been using that and probably killed him, but I did not. So, all right, we live and we learn. I'll have to try to pay closer attention to that, I guess. All right, so Sarah goes next. Sarah is going to obviously attack. And Sarah is going to be utilizing a yellow and a red for her King's Mace. Excuse me, her longsword. Another yellow for the King's Mace. And remember, the King's Mace allows her to add +1 yellow per other equipped card of the King's set. So she will add the 3rd yellow die. That's the last die she can add. And the Rat Warriors get the green and the blue. So, first attack. Alright, so that's pretty good. So they have 4 defense. Okay. She has 5 damage. And remember, her ability, her class, her shadow mode skill, which she is in shadow mode, is +1 sword per ally in the same zone. So she actually is going to add only 1. Okay, so, and the reason she's only going to add 1 is any hero that has been killed does not count as active for anything. The only thing that can happen with that hero is other people can trade. Other heroes can trade with that hero if they're in the same zone. But other than that, they don't count for anything. So in this case, you'd only get +1 damage instead of +2. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 total damage. And since she rolled a BAM, the defender loses 3 defense because of the King's Crown. So actually, so that's 6 total damage, and they only have 1 defense. So I guess in a rage of fury at watching 2 of her comrades go down, she very quickly dispatches the Rattling Warrior boss, who falls to the ground, writhing in pain, for 5 damage. All she needed was 2, so it was a bit of an overkill. But, nevertheless, it's done. So, when that happens, when we kill a mob boss, everybody gets 3 points. So, she's going to get 3 micro XP, which is going to take her to 2 micro and 5 full XP. I'm going to assume. I don't remember reading this specifically in the rules. I'm going to assume that if a hero is killed, they're not going to get the XP. So we're going to skip Miriam. We're going to have to skip Silence. Lil'ned is going to get the 3. which is going to put him at 1 micro and 7 full XP. Okay. And hmm. I'm gonna do this. That was her first attack, I believe. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to start doing this because I want to make sure that I don't forget. I'm gonna put 3 heart tokens on their board and pull one off every time I'm making it an action, so I'll remember. So she's got 2 left. She could move. She could move out. Well, gosh. All right. I think what she's gonna do, she's going to. She's gonna move in with a second action. She's going to do a move action, and then she's going to pick up everything. So that's going to be 2 regular items and the artifact. So 2 regular level 3 items. There's 2 of those. She gets Staff of Defense. Let's go over there to the dice table where you guys can see it. So she gets Staff of Defense. It's a magic. Ooh, that's actually a magic weapon with some defense on it. That's cool. Of course, it is 2-handed. And she gets Lucky Find, which lets her draw a level 4 item. Discard it and draw a level 4 item, so that's nice. So she draws a level 4 item, and she gets the Scepter of Fear. There's the Scepter of Fear. Magic, 3 yellow, 1 red. A bam stuns the enemy. And actually, oh man, oh that's 2-handed as well. Here's what I'm thinking. I think she's actually going to trade with Miriam for her final action. None of that really was very good for her, but I really think the Scepter of Fear may do Miriam a lot better. The Shadow Orb's nice, because it does -1 defense, but I'm going to add 2 yellow dice to an attack with a magic attack, so that's pretty big. So yeah. So we're going to give Miriam that for her final action. There is no counterattack because nobody's there to attack her. And yep, that's going to be the end of her turn. So next up is Lil'ned. Lil'ned. Now Lil'ned's got some. Oh, and she got the Great Sword. Forgot about that, which is also a 2-handed weapon, by the way, but she really can't use. All right, so Lil'ned has some decisions to make. So I could potentially run out into the hall and do 2 attacks against the Orc Enforcers. However, yeah, and they only have 1 green defense. this goes away. So I think actually, he's got a little bit extra health. So I think that may be what happens. They have 4 apiece, so it is going to be a lot of health. Um, and he's not going to get the +2 hits on a BAM because he's in shadow mode that he would normally get, but yeah. So I'm going to put my 3 items up here. Then we're going to say first action is going to be a move action. 1, 2. Then he will take a couple of attack actions. So his attack is going to be a yellow and a red for his light mace, and another yellow and red for his battle mace. Their defense is 1 green. Okay? And he doesn't have any rerolls or anything like that. However, because he is using the mace, he actually gets an additional yellow die. So there we go. Let's see what happens. Whew. Holy cannoli. Man, that is some beautiful bean footage. Okay. So he does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Wow. 8 damage to these guys, which is enough because they have no defense. He doesn't have any way to re-roll the single hit over here. He probably wouldn't. There's no extra damage coming from anything. So, yeah, that's going to be 8 damage. That's going to be enough to kill 2 of the Orc Enforcers. Wow, that's really good. I was not expecting that. That's, of course, let's just be honest. That's, again, almost a perfect roll. I've done a lot of those. Is this like foretelling? Am I like in the next episode, next quest, gonna roll just absolutely crap rolls for the whole thing? I hope not. All right, so that's gonna be 2 micro XP for him. 1, 2. That'll take him to 3 micro. And that was his. Oops. That was his second attack, second action. His third action. Do I run away? Okay, yeah. So we'll do a movement action, and he'll go 1, 2, which is now okay. So this is thematically, kind of cheap, I guess, in a way. However, I mean, I think I don't know. I'm okay with this, especially since we've got 2 uh, 2 dead already. We're gonna need all the help we can get. Because there's no telling what we're going to pull for the roaming monster. So that's his last action. Now, they would get to counterattack. They do not have line of sight, and the hero is in a shadow zone, so they actually will not move, which is great. So now, ironically, they are going to, I believe, move towards the exit during the enemy's phase. Let's see here. Towards the starting zone. So they do not have a hero in range. No heroes in line of sight. Any hero in a light zone. Nobody's in a light zone. So they head towards starting zone. So they're gonna go. They're gonna attempt to move. Attempt to attack, can't move. Attempt to attack, can't move. So they're basically patrolling. And that is the end of that round of the enemies phase. Experience phase, we do not, we're looking for 10 XP, really for anybody to do anything. So nobody has 10 XP. So we'll go to the event phase. Oh man. The event phase, this could be, oops, sorry. They move from here to here. The event phase. If there are already roaming monsters in play, activate one. If not, spawn a roaming monster card. And place the enemy in a zone with the token of the current level -1. And since we're not at level 1, to ignore it, that means that it's going to go on level 2. Yay. So, we take our rooming monster deck and let's shuffle it up. I'll shuffle it on screen so you guys see it. So, shuffling, 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 shuffling. Alright, and let's just make it interesting. This is a D10, so whatever number it is down from the top. Number 4. 1, 2, 3. And it's going to be... Oh! Okay, well, that's cool. The Rattling Bully. Oh, gosh. Okay, so Rattling Bully. Wow. This guy is kindly brutal. Let's go to, because you can't see it there, go here. So he's got a melee based, 2 red die for attack, 2 blue, 1 green for defense. However, if you read the fine print, it says that he spawns with 2 rattling minions in the same zone, and he's treated as the boss. The rattling minions have 2 health. Okay. So, man, this will be interesting. Let's just go ahead and pull his item. Okay, well, fortunately for us, it's Javelin, which is not going to do anything because he is melee based. So, there we go. And his total health, he's 3 health, and that's per hero, so that's 3, 6, 9, that's 12. 12, 1, 2. Alright. So 12 for him. And let me pull him out into minions. I'm assuming, since he is melee based, that the minions that spawn will be melee based as well. So we'll put 2 of the guys that we actually just killed back on the board. And we will pull him out. Give me 1 second to find him. Is that him? Nope, that's the Were Tiger. That's not who I want. Where are you at? There's the wolf, cockatrix. The Were Bear. Air. Oh wait, is this him? Yeah. Here we go. There he is. Whew. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, boys. It's gonna be fun. So that is the event phase. The were rat comes out. And the end of the event phase, we've drawn and resolved the event card. The next player receives the player token. So going clockwise, that will go back to silence. And that will be the end of that round. So a good round in that we were able to take out some of those guys. Now, for the next episode, we'll have to make a decision. Do we want to spend some time letting these patrols go towards the start point and then run out and try to take out another roaming monster before they get back around, or do we want to go ahead and engage them? Interesting. So I'll tell you what, guys, be thinking about that. And when I get this posted, tell me what you think I should do, or if I end up go ahead and doing the other video. If I get the time to do that, tell me what I should do, and then if I didn't do it, you feel free to mock me in the next episode after that. But either way, I hope you're enjoying this. I am the Board Game Roamer. This is Massive Darkness. This is Quest 2 of A Quest of Crystal and Lava. And I hope you're enjoying it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Leave comments. Let me know what you think. Make sure you play games, guys. Have fun, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.